What's up, everyone?
Welcome back, POCHA
Welcome
89.
back to POCHA 89.
Today, we have some plum wine.
Our sponsor today is... Just
I
kidding.
wish.
I wish.
It's great wine with plum.
It's Japanese wine.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when Japanese whiskey is so delicate and beautiful, we believe the wine is too.
So grab your drink and join us. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, sweet. Actually, it's nice. It doesn't taste like there's too much added sugar. It just tastes like the natural sweetness.
Okay, so is it my liking? Maybe not 100%. But if I walk to a party and I'm like, if this is the option between, if there's only option between this and really nasty bourbon, I'll drink this. I don't know if that's a good thing to say.
Yeah, that's a very low comparison. Nobody wants nasty bourbon. I'd rather drink water.
Yeah. So like, okay, from 0 to 10, I would say 7.5 out of 10. It's just, I'm not a huge fan of sweet drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, what's today's topic?
Okay, recently on Netflix, there's a really... Oh, it's not on Netflix. It's on...
I don't think it's on Netflix.
Disney Plus. There's a shaman show.
Wait, yeah.
Korean shaman. It's crazy.
I saw that. I didn't see the episodes yet, but I saw the clips of it.
Like, Korea, they're getting very creative. They're very good at creating these, like, TV shows. Not just, like, K-drama, but, like, reality... Not reality TV. I think
reality.
US does the best reality TV.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's trashy.
Very trashy.
But Korea does really good, like, competition shows, dating shows, Singles Inferno, competition shows like Physical 100 was really big. And they get so creative. There was a dating show, kind of like Singles Inferno, but for only shamans at one point.
Yes.
That looks so interesting. And it's kind of weird, like, oh, how you can just predict who you're going to be with, right? But it's actually really interesting when they got together. This new show is not this dating show. It's a competition show. It's like the Physical 100 for shamans.
That's crazy.
It's literally competing how accurate you are, how good your God, your ancestor is at communicating with you.
That's crazy. If you think about it, that's so fucking crazy. I think that's a sort of an idea that you would not be able to find anywhere in the United States or like in the Western countries. Like, because number one, we don't, like in Western countries, I don't know if you guys call it shaman, right? The word shaman, I don't think it's originally from a Latin word.
Yeah, I feel like people in America would just say a psychic, fortune teller,
medium, fortune teller, tarot card reader.
Fortune teller is different from a medium.
Yeah, very different.
Tarot card readers are under fortune telling, I guess.
I guess so.
I don't know. I'm not in that specific field. Would love to invite like a psychic medium to our podcast.
No, for real. Like, do we have any, like, at least a tarot card readers around us? I think
There's
we
a
used
$5 one in Chinatown.
No, thank you. You know how to read one too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Want to hear?
That's crazy.
But yes, this show is, at first you're like, even if you're not if you're a non-believer, it's entertaining. They're literally testing, I don't know I forgot how many, like 49?
Yeah, it's 49.
Because 49 is the number of, like before, like when you're in purgatory or something. You know?
Oh, really?
There's a reason why it's 49. And there's 49 like for shamans, Korean shamans. So they're not like the regular shamans that everyone knows of. They're very specific to Korean culture, right? They have a certain wardrobe. They have these fans, huge fans. And whenever they do the reading, they're like covering their face. I don't know why.
And shaking it.
And they're shaking this bells. And they said like, you'd actually learn a lot too. Not that you need this information in your life, but you learn like...
It may be helpful.
These spells are like a medium to help you connect better with your guardian spirit. So how shamans work, and correct me if I'm wrong, is like they have a guardian spirit, whether it's their own ancestors or it's like a spirit. And it could be like a grandmother spirit or a baby spirit. and they communicate with these spirits to
Yeah.
get information
Yeah.
from their world to yours.
Mm.
And a lot of them are like, it's very interesting because some of them is like, oh, this 18-year-old guy or 20-year-old guy was not possessed. His guardian spirit is like a grandma. So he actually wears like women's traditional clothing
Yeah.
to connect better with the grandma. There's another shaman who like basically her voice and her tone and attitude changes when she gives a reading because she's really channeling what she's hearing from her spirit.
Yeah. That is actually very accurate so
But-
far.
Like, I'm sure you can get actors to do this kind of stuff, but I'm pretty sure they're real shamans. They're not gonna be acting here.
No, they can't.
I wonder how much producers have like say on like, oh, can you read it more inaccurately? I don't think they would dare because they in Korea, shamanism is taken a little bit seriously.
It is pretty
Like,
serious.
I would not want to cross a shaman. They can curse you.
They can curse you. They can shorten your lifespan to basically give you a death spell to kill you. But then here's one thing. A really, really well-known, good, a powerful shaman, they know that they're not supposed to play around with someone's life. So giving a death spell to someone to kill that person will also cause a big consequence on their end too. So they usually wouldn't do that. But yes, makes sense. Let's just say if the producer teams are like, oh, can you do this? Can you be like less accurate? Can you just lie? You know, I think like you should go up to the top 10 only, but on the 9th, you should like, you should fail and then leave the competition. Stuff like that. I think it would only that could be like those kind of requests could be a challenge to their guardian spirit and make them mad. And then whatever happens to the you for requesting that is all yours.
Yeah, there's a risk involved.
Yeah. So I think it's 100% real. And also I have seen a video where like a very curious YouTuber, he or she, I think it was no, I think it was he like search on media, like, oh, not on media, but on Google, basically in Korean version of Google. It's like, oh, who's the best shaman with the best review? He went to that shaman and with the wrong, like fake date of birth and, person's name. And it's like, oh, I want to know, like, if I'm going to be like rich or if I'm going to be successful anytime soon. And the shaman was like, no, you're not telling me the truth. It's my guardian spirit says this person, whoever this date of birth you gave me is not yours, is already dead.
Correct.
Why you try to fool me? And she got really mad. So like immediately, like she got this. So the embodiment, like the guardian spirit, detached her body. She came back to like real person, like herself, and say, I need to spend some time to like simmer down the anger, like how upset my spirit guardian is right now because of you. You're gonna pay for that, not money, but like you're gonna like say sorry.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of trouble that he was in. So I don't think like this is fake. I think those 49 shamans are actually real and they're known.
They like when they get introduced, they're like, oh, I'm really good at there's different types of shamans too. There's the shamans that we talked about, which they are communicating with the spirits, right? But they also have shamans that do tarot card readings. I don't think you would call them shamans then, but they're in the show as well, part of the 49. There's face readers. They read your physiognomy. That's a whole thing too. And then there's a foot reader. He reads your foot. So there's a huge, diverse like amount of basically psychic individuals of different practices. And how they test you is like, they'll give you a picture of a person and give you the time they were born and when they died. And you have to say how they died. That's the only information you get.
That's crazy.
And the crazy thing is, a lot of them come to very, very similar conclusions. And it's very, very specific.
That's crazy.
Some of them like start crying because they felt the pain of the person who died.
Yeah, I saw that part.
Yeah. Like it literally gives you chills, whether you believe it or not. Because it's just like, how do they know?
How do they know?
Yeah.
I think, here's the thing. It's so, for us, normal people who doesn't have the psychic ability or skills, it's just so much fun to watch this type of completely new type of genre of like, competition show.
Yeah.
But I'm only imagining, like, it's a spiritual world. It's a spiritual thing that these contestants are dealing. It is, I watch it with awe, but also like, I'm like, oh my God, like, how do you do that? How does it feel to have someone whispering in your brain or heart or ears, like, oh, this person died like this, and immediately you have a vision of this person dying and you feel the pain on a personal level? That's crazy.
But the crazy thing is also like all of their spirits agreed to go on this show as well to like test
Yeah.
how good they
Yeah.
are. And one of the shaman contestants, when she was being tested, she actually yelled at the producers and the host because her spirit was so angry. It's like, it's not that easy to predict the exact death. You think it's just so easy? We can just, ask me and I can figure it out. It's not that easy. You shouldn't be playing around like this. And then after they yelled at the producers and the host, they were kind of like in shock because they're like, they wouldn't think they would talk back to them, right? And then all the other shamans really understood that wasn't her yelling at them. That was the spirit. The spirit was not happy.
That is crazy.
The spirit was not happy being tested like that. I would never want to test no spirits.
I don't want to test any spirit.
Yeah.
I would never test spirit.
But you know what this show has done? It's converted me. I want to see a shaman. I need to be read by a shaman.
Shamanism in Korea has a very deep root in Korean culture, in our society. Yes, there's multiple layers of shamanism in Korea, multiple layers of belief in shamanism. There are people, like most people, when we hear the word shaman, we're like, oh yeah, I want to be read. Let's go and find out, right? They're the surface level, like the curiosity.
Let's put this in my mouth.
Wow. Just out of a curiosity, just to visit shaman for a checkup. That is most common, but there are people who go there really because they're like, let's just say, oh, I don't feel well. I don't feel well. My mom doesn't feel well. My grandma doesn't feel well. Is this a generational curse or something? They really need to figure out because they want that curse, if there is, to end at that current generation, right? They don't want it to carry it down to their children or future children. So there are people who are spending thousands of dollars asking this shaman to perform a ritual to cast any type of demon out of their life and everything. And the moment shaman agrees to do that, it's a whole new prep. Like they like bring in the entire team who plays instruments, who like throws all the tools, who actually behead pig or chicken, like whatever they need, any type of animal tool that is required to do the ritual, they'll bring it and they do it, and it takes hours, sometimes hours and hours to do it just for it.
So like the modern ones now, like the ones, there's some very old style shamans in the show too, but all of them are pretty modern ones now. Like some of them are still wearing the robe, some of them only have a fan, some of them have two fans. Some of them is just literally just wearing regular clothes. There's one really, really cocky girl. She doesn't wear no clothes. I mean, she doesn't wear shaman clothes.
That's crazy. She naked.
She doesn't wear shaman clothes. She doesn't have the fan. She just looks at the birthday and death date. Sister thinks she got the answer.
That's crazy.
And all the other shamans said, I can feel her spiritual power is really, really powerful. So there's a different ways that people do it. But they make money. They make
money.
Bank. One of them came in Hermes bag.
Birkin like nothing.
Yeah. Another one came in full Tom Brown suit. They make money. I wonder if they taxed.
If they pay cash, I guess they don't have to.
Right?
Yeah.
Tax free.
But it's mobile transfer is pretty common in Korea
if they're
now.
Paying that much, there's no way it's on cash.
Yeah, it's hard to be on cash, but I don't know. Any transactional thing, I don't have any experiences or knowledge. But one thing I know for sure is like shamanism.
Transaction is only
out. Yeah,
nothing in.
Very all. Yep. But as Korean, I grew up with it. I'm Christian, so Christians in Korea don't believe in shamanism. We don't go anywhere near it. The moment you walk into their stage, room, place, their, what do you call it? I don't know.
Their world.
Their world. Immediately, they would say, you step into the wrong zone, step in the wrong place. You should not go there, because we cannot, Christians only believe in Jesus Christ, Father and God. So like everything other than that is just like idolizing, other, basically us idolizing other spirit or deity, which is wrong. So like I never step into it until my friend was like, I really, really want to go. When I visited Korea long time ago, back in college, my friend was like, I really want to see Shaman. Do you want to go with me? Because I'm scared. And I'm like, yeah, I can't. I don't want to step in. It's like, can you just stay right next to me? And it was my best friend, so I can't do anything. Like, I can't say no. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm just going to stand right next to you. Tell the shaman I'm not there to be read. I don't want to be a participant. I don't want to be participated in any of this situation. The moment we walked in, the first thing Shaman told me is like, I know you're not here. I know, I can tell that you're not here to be read, but I'm going to read you first. I can tell, number one, I can tell you're a Jesus freak. You have Jesus Christ inside of you. That is, I'm drawing the line right there. I'm not going to read you. You're not going to look at me. We stay away from each other. So I stayed quiet the entire time, but we respected each other so well. We were smiling. We were having fun at the end. We joke around, but I did not want to cross the line. But that's the first thing she said. And I was like, in my head, I was like,
this whole world of the occult, I don't even know if that's the right term, the occult, but it's real.
Occult is the right word, I think, and
Right?
it's very real.
Like sometimes I've gotten my tarot cards read, and one of my friends does star readings, birth chart reading, which is another form of fortune telling, and some people did it in the show too. But it's less of communicating with spirits, but it's literally calculating time and date, where the sun, where the moons and stars are on. She doesn't know anything about me at that time. I just met her, and she read my stars, and she was like, you have 2 siblings. How do they know that? Gay. 2 sisters. Gay. Is that why? The stars? And she was like, one of your sisters more like your dad, and the other one's more like your mom. And it's the older one that's more like your dad. How detailed is that? That's insane. I see these things and I always think like, oh, they're pre-planned guests at a show or whatever. But when you experience it in person, there are things that you cannot explain why and how. Yeah.
For some of you, things like, oh, that's a bullshit. I could definitely guess stuff like that. It's like 50-50 chance. I understand, but think about it. If you can guess someone's siblings, like let's just say how close they are to their parents, what their style character is, it's beyond guessing. Like, it's really, sometimes it freaks you out. And I think the more you deny, the more you're just shocked by how real it is.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to accept it, because you don't know, because you have never even a step of foot into that world before. It's something that you can't control. So you want to deny, but spiritual world exists. This occult world exists. And sometimes it's just like, it can actually like engulf the entire life of like someone's life. Control.
I want this show to be super successful, and I want the show to be international.
I wanted to.
Korean shamans, Chinese face readers, feng shui masters. Feng shui is different though. Feng shui is not really fortune telling.
Yeah.
But like Chinese face reading is huge in China.
Yeah.
Palm readers versus the people in New Orleans, the witches in New Orleans, what are they called?
Oh no. If you go to
witch doctors. You know,
interesting.
Every culture has their shaman
and
mediums.
Long Island medium, ma'am, get ready.
So astrologists,
Astrologists.
All of them get in one show.
Whole another story.
That'll be a really interesting
really
show.
Fun. Honestly, if this show could get that successful to the point where they have the international version and everyone that you have just described comes out and participate, that's it. That could draw.
Get me Susan Miller there.
Susan Miller, I want to see you there. Really, you are crazy.
She is
She is
crazy.
crazy
She
good.
doesn't even know me, but she gave me a good reading.
But here's the thing: for those people who doesn't know who Susan Miller is, please explain.
She is a famed astrologer.
Famed.
She lives in New York, and she does a lot of readings. She does free readings every month for every sign, and then you can pay for her for private readings or more that are more specific and catered. But I just like read every month of like what's gonna happen to me. And I remember when I was applying to jobs in New York, moving to New York, she told me the exact date that I was gonna get a job offer. Exact date. She said this day is a very good day to sign contracts. That day was when I got my job offer.
And he got that information from
free.
for free version.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So Susan Miller, I want to see you on this show.
No, it'll be really fun. And I want more of the Western people, like people in the Western world, to understand how shamanism or spiritual workers professions work.
Yeah.
Because I feel like in Western countries, Western people, when they look at shamanism, they look at that, just think of the immediate connection like they make would be, oh, that's like a fake, or like that's random thing that
'Cause
they
it-
used to do it in the past. Like
It looks
there's
very performative.
yeah,
That's why.
it's like witch hunt type of thing. Like, oh, like you read mantra and like, like stuff like that. Like they don't take it too seriously, I think. I'm sure there are people who take it seriously, but majority not. But shamanism in general in Asia, especially East Asia, like Japan, Korea, and China, and Taiwan probably, like it's serious. Did you know that? I'm sure you have, like, if you are K-pop, K-drama lovers, I'm sure, and you Korean culture lovers, you probably heard this before. It's like a Jeffrey Epstein, Trump, like Elon Musk level of people in Korea, like Samsung owner, right? CEO, like big
1%.
people. Yeah,
1%.
the high 1%. Any business owners, right? Corporate level business owners, they all go to see shaman.
Yeah.
They have their own favorite shaman to go to. They pay thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars each time to make sure they get their business protected spiritually, make sure they're successful. They want to see how their future is going to be. They want to make sure they keep their wealth, protect their wealth. Like, it's insane. It's insane that shamanism in Asia, especially in Korea, is serious.
I heard though, like Americans,
Mm.
they also go to like psychics,
Mm,
whether they're tarot card readers or whatever readers.
mm.
A lot of people go to psychics to talk about their stocks. That's a whole like industry, like micro, what is it, like ecosystem there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's a real thing.
It's a real thing, guys. So if you guys think shamanism is just like, like it's a tarot card reading thing. No, it's not that light.
Watch the show, you'll be converted, and if you're not, you'll be cursed.
No, that's too much. That's too serious. Watch it first. Is it? Okay, so it's on Disney Plus. Does it does it have English subtitle?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, you guys should really watch it.
No, support your local psychic.
I know who that is. Oh, there is a Korean shaman, few Korean shamans living in New York City. If you're interested, you can go see them.
You don't have any information about it?
Well, because I don't go to see them.
So you're saying they exist in New York?
No, they
use your own internet to look for them.
Yeah, I don't know if they are in Manhattan, but if you're familiar with other New York City borough called Queens, Flushing, that area where majority are Chinese and Koreans, and this is coming from my experience. I do have a lot of Korean friends go see shaman every year.
We should do a shaman pop-up.
Pop-up?
Yeah.
What? We cook shaman food? What?
We cook food and they can get a reading on the side.
That would be really fun. You know what? We should try that.
Anyways, check out the show. Let us know what you think.
Yeah. We wanna hear your comment about it. Share with us. And again, we'll be back next week.
Bye.
That's a lamest ending. Bye.
Give the
It's-
ending.
Oh yeah.
Do the
And good night.